Now we're going to take up one more problem on projection solids. The problem number 161, how to solve this problem by using AutoCAD software. The problem reads as, a hexagonal prism of 25 mm sides of base and 50 mm axis length rests on HP on one of its edges of the base. Draw the projections of the prism when the axis is inclined to HP at 45 degrees and VP at 30 degrees. To do this, first we'll go to AutoCAD screen, switch off the grid mode and switch on the ortho mode. Command is limits. Give specify lower left corner 0, 0, upper right corner is 297, 210, then zoom all. Then go to line, select some arbitrary point and take the cursor to the right side and type 297. Take the cursor to the top side, take the distance as 210. Again, take the cursor to the right side, left side, take the distance as 297 and close it. Then go to zoom extents, zoom 0.6x. Then we will go for layer. Click on new, type the layer by name XY, enter. Click on new, type the layer by name locus, enter. Click on new, type the layer by name axis, enter. Click on the new, type the layer by name front view. Click on new, type the layer by name top view TV. Click on new, type the layer by name front view space hidden. Then click on new, type the layer by name top view space hidden. Now click on layer 0, the line weight is 0.05. XY line should be of 0.13. Locus line should be of 0.05. Axis line should also be of 0.05. Front view should be of 0.5. Top view should also be of 0.5. And the front view hidden should be of 0.3. And the top view hidden should also be of 0.3. Then you click on the top view hidden, line type continuous, click on load, type this center, C, enter, again load, come down to dash dot and say OK. Click on load, come down to H hidden and say OK. So click on hidden and say OK. And this also should be of hidden line type. And then axis should be of center. And locus should be of dash dot. Okay. Then axis line should be of magenta color. Then front view should be of red. And front view hidden should be also of red. Then the top view should be of blue. And top view hidden should be also of blue. And now you say okay. Once you do that, now we'll come down to this. So you come down to the solution. First we're going to create a hexagon of 25 mm. So go to polygon. So the number of sides is 6. Take the edge option. You click here and take this distance as 25. Then go to line. So you just click on this and go to layer. Make that layer as top view. And you just click on the line way display. Now we go for horizontal line. Then go to line, take int of this. So here go to offset, take the distance as 50. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. So now we are writing the first position front view. Now you just go to perpendicular to this, then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to line, take int of this and take the intersection point of this. Then go to trim, select these two as the cutting edges and these two as the object to trim by selecting through the window. Now we come down to this, then go to break. Break this line, first point, take int of this and say @enter. Similarly break, select this, first point, take int of this and say enter. Then break, select this point, first point, take int of this and say @. Now we have all these 5 lines and go to layer, make that as front view. Now you just come down to this, zoom previous, then just go to copy, select this entire drawing, copy to the next position and then go to rotate, select this object, take the intersection point of this and say 45 degrees. Then go to move, select previous and you take it out here. Then go to line, take intersection point of this and then go to line, take int of this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Similarly, you just go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to trim, select this as the cutting edge and object to trim as this. Then go to line, take int of this and here also you take intersection part of this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw a horizontal line. Similarly, line, intersection part of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this now. Then go to trim, select this as the cutting edge and object to trim by selecting through this window. Now we have zoom window, you select this. Then you just go to line, take int of this and take intersection part of this and take intersection part of this. Similarly, line, take int of this and take intersection of this and take intersection part of this. Then go to line, take int of this and take intersection part of this and take intersection part of this. Then go to line, take int of this and take intersection part of this and take int of this. So now we have this drawing. Then now we want to have break. Select this as the cutting edge of first break point, take int of this and say at the rate, then break. Select this first point, take int of this and say at the rate. Then break, select this point, first point, take int of this and say at the rate. Then we have this as the cutting edge. So we want to have break on this first point, take int of this and say at the rate. Okay. Similarly, break, first point, take int of this and say at the rate. Then break, first point, take int of this and say at the rate. Then break, first point, take int of this and say at the rate. Then break. All these things are over. Now we go for the vertical. Break, first point, take int of this and at the rate. Then break, first point, take int of this and say at the rate. Then break, first point, take int of this and say at the rate. Then break, first point, take int of this and say at the rate. Then break, first point, take int of this and say at the rate. Then break, first point, take int of this and say at the rate. Now we have all the exterior edges of the boundaries of the solids are visible. So that means you have this boundary, edges are visible and the surface nearer to the observer is visible. As these edges are visible, so automatically these two edges becomes visible. So layer which will going to become top view. Then we have these edges and also these edges becomes invisible. So go to layer, make that layer as top view hidden and make the distance as 20. Now once you do that, now we have this line, go to layer, make that layer as axis layer and give the distance as 5. Now we'll go for line command, draw a line from intersection on this side and similarly from the intersection on this side. Now we go for DDIM, then go to modify, then go to primary units, make it as sub to second decimal point and go to text, take the text height as 3 and align with the dimension line above and this dimension as 3. Symbols and arrows, take the arrow size as 3. And then lines, take the offset from the origin as 3 and say OK and say close. Now we have dim and take intersection point of this and take int of this, and here this is 35.36. Now we go for line, take nearest point and say at the rate 100 less than minus 30. Then you have go to circle, take nearest point on this, take the radius as 50, then go to break this circle here and break this arc here on this side, then go to erase, then go to line, take int of this and draw a horizontal line, then go to circle, take the center of this, take the radius as 35.36, then go to break this circle here and you break this arc here, then erase these two. Now we go for trim, select this line and trim this line here. Now you just go to copy, select this entire drawing and go to intersection point of this and take center of this line. Now once you do that, then go to rotate, select this entire drawing, then remove those from the selection, that is this line and also this line and this line and this line. Now we go for enter base point intersection of this, then go to reference angle as 0 and take the intersection point of this line. Now it has been rotated, then you just go to break this line till here and you just click over this and go to layer, make that layer as locus layer and you take this as 10 mm. Now once you do that, now here this is crossing the window, so you just go to move, select this entire drawing and move this below the XY line by keeping the ortho off. Now we have this line. Now we go for ortho on, then go to line, take intersection point of these two, then go to line, which are these 2 points, these two are here, so perpendicular to here, then go to line, take int of this and perpendicular to this, then go to trim, select this as the cutting edge and object to trim as this, then go to line, take int of this and draw a horizontal projector. Similarly from here you take intersection point of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Similarly then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to trim, select this as the cutting edge and object to trim as this. Similarly then go to line, take int, then go to line, take int of this, then go to line, take int of this, draw perpendicular to this line, then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line, then go to trim, select these two as the cutting edges and object to trim as this. Now we need to write the front view, so here just go to line, take int of this and take intersection point of this. So this is the top surface what we are trying to complete. So we will going to get one more hexagon here. Similarly I want to get it on the bottom surface, so to do that then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Similarly line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to line, take int of this and draw a horizontal line and you take intersection point of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to trim, select this as the cutting edge and object to trim as this. Now we have the another edge, so you just go to line, take intersection part of this and then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Similarly line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Sorry, you just go to undo, so then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. So then go to trim, select this as the cutting edge and object to trim as this. Then go to line, take int of this and take intersection of this and take intersection part of this. Similarly on this surface, so bottom surface you're getting an hexagon. Once you get this, then we want to join this to here. Similarly take intersection of this and take intersection of this. Then go to a line, take int of this and intersection of these two. Now come down to the axis. Now you just click on line, int of this and int of this. Then go to line, take int of this, and which is these two lines, that is here. Then go to line, take int of this and take intersection part of this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw int of this. So we have the hexagonal prism. Now we want to go for a break. Go to first point, take int of this and say the rate. Then break. This is not required. So here you break first point and take int of this and say at the rate. Then break first point, take int of this and say at the rate. Then break first point, take int of this and say at the rate. Then break first point, take int of this and say at the rate. And here you break, select this, break first point, take int of this and say at the rate, enter. Now we have all these things. Then you just move this entire drawing and then go to extend this to the till here. Now we have the visibility and invisibility criteria. So all the exterior edges of the boundaries of the solids are visible, and the surface nearer to the observer is visible. So this is the surface which is nearer to the observer. So you take these two, and also these two are visible. Then go to layer, make that layer as front view. Then you just click on this line, click on this and click on this line. So two visible edges can never cross each other. So obviously these two will become invisible. So you go to top view, sorry, front view, hidden. And then come down to this and make this distance as 20. Now you just click over this and you make this layer as axis layer and make this distance as 10 mm. Now once you do that, so this is the final sketch what you get. And then you just go to break this line till here, and you just click on this, you click on this and you click on this. Then go to layer, make this layer as XY line. Okay. Now we go for a break here and you just click on this, go to DDIM. Now we need to go for modify. So you take primary units, linear dimension as precision as 0. Now we will going to do the dimensioning part. So to do the dimensioning part, so here you will go to dim, take int of this and take intersection part of this. So you're going to get it as 25. Again you take int of this and take intersection part of this. So you're going to get 50. Then go to angular, select between these two. So you're going to get it as 45 degree. Then again angular, select between this line and this line. So you're going to get 30. Again angular, select between this line and this line. So you're going to go to text, you give space, enter. So you keep this here. Then go to dim TED, text edit dimension. You bring this here 45 degrees. You take 30 degree and you bring it here, and you take this here and you keep it here. So now we need to go for the text. So you put the caps lock, take the text height as 3 and then rotation angle as 0. Type X, capital X, and here capital Y, and here capital VP, and here you capital HP. Then you come down to this, make it as A, B, C, D, E and F. Similarly in brackets you want P. Similarly you want it as Q. Then we have R, we have S, you have T, you have U, then we have O, and in bracket O1. Then we come down to this, go to A dash, B dash and C dash, and then you click here and you make this as bracket D dash. Here you bracket as E dash, and also as bracket as O dash, and here you mark it as F dash. Then you have P dash, then we have Q dash, we have R dash, you have S dash, you have T dash, and we have O1 dash, and then we have U dash. So then just go to zoom window, move. So you switch off this, you take HP, you take X, you have F, you have U, you have E, you have T, you have D, you have S, you have O, you have O1, then A, then P, then B, then Q, then C, then R. Then again go to zoom previous, you come down to zoom window. Here you come down to HP, so that is VP. Then you come down to A dash, then you come down to B dash, then we have C dash, then we have D dash, then we have E dash, then we have O dash, then we have F dash, then we have P dash, then we have Q dash, you have T dash, we have R dash, we have S dash, you have U dash, then we have O1 dash. Once you do that, so you just click on this, take the front views on one side points, so you make that as layer, make it as front view. Then you just come down to zoom previous and come down to zoom window. Now you select all these things, go to HP, you take FU, ET, O1, DS, BQ, CR, PE. Go to layer, make that layer as top view. So now once you do that, you just come down to this, then go to copy, you take A dash, you take B dash, you take C dash, you take D dash, you take E dash, you take O dash, and you take F dash. Then go to zoom window, then go to copy, so you take P dash, you take U dash, you take Q dash, you take T dash, and you take O1 dash, and you take R dash, and you take S dash. Then go to zoom previous, so here you type it as A, B, C, D, E, F, you take O, you have P, Q, R, S, T, and then U, and here in bracket we take it as O1. Then go to zoom window, you bring it nearer, then go to move, take A, and you take F, you take E, you take O, you take B, you take C, you take D, you take P, you take Q, you take R, you take O1, you take S, you take T. So here you take all these A, B, C, D, E and O, P, Q, O1, T, S, R, U, then go to layer, make that layer as top view. Now you just go to move this and keep it here. Now we have this. Once you do that, now we come down to the third position top view naming. So go to copy, you take A, you take B, you take C, you take D, you take E, you take F, then you take O, then you have P, then you have Q, you have R, you have S, you have T, you have U, you have O1. So once you do that, then go to zoom previous. Now in the last leg, you just go to here, you make it as A dash, we have B dash, you have C dash, you have D dash, you have E dash, and you have F dash, and similarly O dash in bracket. Now we have P. So you start with P dash, Q dash, R dash, S dash, T dash, and U dash. So here we have O1 dash. Then go to zoom window, then go to move, A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, O dash, F dash, then Q dash, then R dash, S dash, T dash, then U dash, then O1 dash. So here you mark all these points. Then select all these things. Then you take this. Then go to layer, make that layer as front view. Now once you do that, then goes to mtext. You just click on this. Then go to formatting, go to symbol. So you just come down to symbol and mark it as small b, beta. So then just move it and place it wherever you want. So this is how you will be able to complete the drawing by using AutoCAD software. So this drawing and this drawing is exactly the same. Of course, the projections we need not have to show, that is only for the reference. So this is how we can draw the drawing by using AutoCAD software. Thank you.